Hey, I'm Samaker or just Sam, and welcome to the very first episode of Rimworld. Rimworld is a survival-based building strategy game, which is definitely my type of game. And it's also in early access, so there is a lot of updates to be expected, even though there might be a few bugs. I've been very excited for it for quite a while, and I finally decided to go for it. I have checked out a short tutorial for getting started, just to get a feel for how to go about things at the very start. But apart from that, I know very little of how to actually play this game, so it's going to be a lot of fun figuring things out. Now, I'm not going to take any more of your time with this intro, let's start up the game and get right into it. Alright, so this is the Rimworld main menu. So let's go to New Colony. Crash Landed is, I might be wrong, but from my understanding the standard way or default way to play this. So we're going to click next. We're not going to edit this in any way. We could do using scenario editor, but we're not going to. We're going to go with the default way to play. There are also storytellers to choose between. The Cassandra Classic being the classic or default one, again as the scenario we chose. This one is supposed to be not too difficult but not too easy, kind of in the middle. Phoebe Chillax will be, well, Chillax as the name suggests, more chill, not as challenging. And Randy Random is, well, he's random. But we're gonna go with Cassandra Classic. I think we could choose, I think we have to choose one of these difficulties. So Base Builder is the really relaxed one. Some challenge is, well, some challenge. Threats are dangerous but not brutal. Not recommended until you've got some experience with the game. Alright, so some challenge is the standard one. It's basically the normal difficulty, so we're gonna go with that. Alright, so I'm gonna go with the Seed Samaker, so in case any of you watching just want to play the same world, you can just use the Seed Samaker. And for the size, I usually just go with the biggest one because, you know, you have the most expanding possibilities. But I think we're actually gonna go with something in the middle. Let's go with 300 by 225, because I watched a short tutorial on getting started in this game, because it isn't super simple. It's quite a deep game. Even though a bigger world allows for more expanding possibilities and finding more resources, it makes it a lot more difficult because random events and stuff can happen really far away and you can't get to them within like a reasonable time frame. And once you get there, your people will be exhausted from just traveling all the way over there. So I think going somewhere in the middle is the best choice. I'm gonna go with 300. Actually, I'm gonna go with 250 by 188. Alright, let's generate. Okay, so this is our world. It's called Asterion, I think, and using the Seed Samaker. So we can select different views, biomes, elevation. Alright, so these are higher up. I guess it might be colder and less oxygen, perhaps. Fall is everything. Rainfall is how much it rains, of course. And the temperature is, yeah, it looks like it's colder on these peaks. And colder in the north and warmer in the south. But let's choose the fall one, and we have to pick a site. So let's see. Oh yeah, this is really cold. Let's pick something that is somewhat in the middle. Alright, I've been looking around a ton of different landing sites, but I think we're gonna go for this one. The temperate is forest, the terrain is mountainous. So basically it's pretty much standard in terms of the area. It's a forest, which is, well, at least for me that seems like the standard. Probably because I live in, well, forested area. And the terrain is mountainous, so we'll probably be seeing a good amount of rock formations and such. The temperature is fairly warm. We might see some negatives in the winter, I think. But overall it's quite warm. The growing period is, it's not year round, but it's still quite good. Most of the year will be able to grow stuff. The stone types are limestone, granite and sandstone, so we have a good variety there. And the rainfall is, I think that's quite high, 2004 millimeters. And the average temperature is 15.5 C. And we are at the elevation 9,937 meters. Let's take a look at the what it looks like in the different view modes. So it's quite close to the rainforest and at the same time quite close to the mountains. But it is in the forest nonetheless. And it is on the regular elevation pretty much, almost 1,000 meters up, but not at all in the mountains where it's several thousand meters up. In terms of rainfall, it's close to the rainforest, so there is a good amount of rainfall, but it isn't like crazy raining. And in terms of temperature, it's warm, but it's not super hot and it's not cold. So yeah, that's the one we're going for. Let's take a look at advanced for a second. And yeah, this is the map size and starting season. We're not gonna change anything over here, so yeah, let's select this site. Now we have to choose our characters. Let's see. Let's randomize these. We want to pick someone who isn't too old and has some good skills and traits. So let's see. Let's go for well, I think Isel Bell seems like a... Oh wait, this is the last name. Isel Bell Bowen. Seems like a pretty good colonist, aged 22. Chronological age 38 years. Not sure what that means. But either way, she has a childhood child spy, which gives her better shooting and a bit worse research, so she's good for defending, I think. Adulthood, she's a drifter, which gets her good at cooking and construction, but a bit less artistic, but that shouldn't be a problem. She's not incapable of anything, which is great. She has no injuries, and her traits are aesthetic, which I'm not sure what it means. I think it basically means that she likes simple stuff. She likes her living surroundings to be kind of Spartanic. Nothing fancy, nothing special, just the basic stuff, which is good, I think. She's a slowpoke as well, which gives her a bit less move speed, and this isn't good, but I think it's something we can deal with. And she is good at shooting. She is also interested in it. She has this little fire icon, which gives her learning 100%. Which is 3 times more than the regular 33%. She has the same for animals and cooking and construction as well. She's fairly skilled, she's decently good at a lot of stuff and very good at shooting. She loves growing as well. She's only level 3, which isn't great, but she has a learning speed of 150%, so I think we'll put her on growing. And yeah, this is our first colonist. So let's look at the next one. As the default chosen one, we have Javier J. Santiago. He has an injury, which is... I think this is going to cause us some problems. It might, because injuries can quickly lead to infections, which is really bad. So we're gonna randomize this one. Alright, I've been randomizing for quite a while now, and I've found Sumeichiro, which has 10 in medicine as well as a passion for medicine. Let's take a look. Childhood medical assistant giving +5 and firefighting disabled. Firefighting disabled isn't very good, but I think we can deal with that. Let's see. Adulthood drifter, cooking +3, construction +3, and artistic -4. I don't think the artistic -4 is gonna be any problem. Let's take a look at the traits. He's lazy, which gives a global work speed of -20. This isn't very good, but it's not a huge deal breaker. Let's look. Teetotaler. Oh, he does not like... he's really against drugs. I guess that is good. So, let's see. He has a pretty face which predisposes people to like him. That sounds good to me. I think we're gonna go with this guy. Sumeichiro. So let's look at the third one. For the default one, we have a teenage male colonist of colony age 17. Childhood medical assistant. Oh, this is another good medical person. Let's look what we need in terms of skill. We have a shooter. We have a passionate but not great grower. Decent cooking and animals. We have good medicine. Decent construction. What we need, I think, is mining. Because we don't have anyone who's good with mining. Mining and melee, I think, will be pretty good. So let's try to find someone with good mining and melee skills. I think those go together well too. Because basically being strong would probably make good at mining as well as melee. Alright, here we have Liam, who is really good at melee and decent at mining. Actually is really passionate about melee. Let's see what his story and stuff is. So, childhood, he was a cave world tender, which resulted in him being bad at shooting, which is okay, good at growing and decent at mining. He was a blacksmith, which gave him good melee and crafting, but bad shooting again. So basically he can't shoot and he can't research as well. He is incapable of intellectual stuff. I guess that isn't too bad. We can have other people do intellectual stuff. Let's look at the traits. He's psychically sensitive, which basically means that if something really scary happens or something traumatizing happens, he will be more affected by it, which isn't very good, but it's just 40%, so I don't think it's going to be a huge deal. He's trigger happy, which decreases shooting even more. So basically this guy really cannot shoot at all. But no injuries, no relationships. Yeah, I think these guys are gonna be alright. We have good shooting, a guy who's good with melee. Social isn't anything to brag about, but it's not, it could be worse. Animals, we have 2 people who are somewhat passionate about it, or interested at least. Medicine, we have 1 person who is really good. People are overall decent at cooking, as well as construction. We have 1 person who is pretty good at growing already, but not passionate, and we have 1 person who is not very good, but very passionate. And we have 1 person who is good at mining and crafting. We have nobody who is good with artistic stuff or research. But I don't actually know, but I think we'll be alright without being good at research, because we can still do it with these 2 people, even though it is disabled with this one. But research, I feel like that's something that you don't need to be doing super fast. You can just do it slowly when you have time and so on. So yeah, I think this will be alright. They have some negative stuff, like this Tsume is lazy, Belle is a slowpoke, meaning she's slower when moving around. Liam cannot shoot and he's a bit sensitive when it comes to traumatizing stuff, and he's incapable of intellectual stuff. But overall, I think this is a pretty decent group, so let's go! Alright, there we go. The 3 of you awake in your crypto sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Okay. Okay, so there we go. And it seems like we have some stuff. Alright, let's press space to pause. We can move around with WASD. Let's see, these are the menu bars. We have Architect. Shows us a bunch of different stuff. Now, as I said, this is a very deep game, and it has a fairly steep learning curve. So hopefully we'll do alright, but we'll see how it goes. So this is our work priorities. Basically, stuff to the left has a higher priority. And stuff to the right has a lesser priority. You're supposed to be able to turn this into numbers somehow, lower numbers being of higher priority, I believe, but I'm not sure how to do that right now. Oh yeah, we can use manual priorities. So let's put firefight to a high priority, and let's see, yeah, character. Who is our medicine guy? You can press the comma and punctuation button to switch between, and Tsume is our medicine person. So let's go into work, and we'll put Tsume as the number 1 patient guy and Belle as the number 2. Oh right, an immediately life-threatening health condition. Basically we're just prioritizing stuff to make sure people don't die or anything right away. I'm not gonna touch this too much, just the firefight, patient and doctor stuff. Let's see. Powis is Let's take a look. He's our miner, I think. Yeah, he's good at melee and mining, so let's put him on mining. As I said, a lower number makes it a higher priority for the person. So let's go to Powis, the middle one, and let's change mining into 2, which means he'll do mining before doing any of the number 3s. Belle is a decent grower, so let's put that on number 2 for her. I think that will be decent for the work stuff. Now let's take a look at the map. We have a lot of mountains and there are some cool stuff around here. Limestone chunk, a raccoon, a bunch of different animals, a buck, a doe, a lot of different animals and a lot of different granite, sandstone, limestone, and some kind of wall. I guess this was a house at some point. Overall there is a lot of mountains and a really big mountain to the south here. Holy shit, this is huge. Oh, and we have some sheep over here, I think. Oh, muffalos. I guess we'll just settle down where we spawned. So I think actually we're gonna make our houses in the mountains, if I can figure out how to do this. Alright, here we have orders, where we can deconstruct, mine, haul things, all these basic things. So let's order our people to mine a path into this mountain, and I think we'll make a path in here, and we will make a small room. I think this will be a good start. We can make a small bedroom in here where people can sleep, so at least they won't have to sleep outdoors where it's not, yeah, it's kind of cold right now actually. It's 7 degrees. Yeah, we need colonist beds. So let's mine this. I think Powis should go for that right away. He has mining as the number 2. We should also start to try and grow some stuff. I don't see a growing order in here. Let's see, structure. Yeah, these are just stores and walls. Zone area. Yeah, we can make a growing zone. So let's turn this area by the water into a growing zone. Let's make it right over here, a 8x4 area. Alright, so we have a growing zone and we're gonna start mining. I'm not sure our home area. Oh, so this is our home area. Let's see, orders is the order, structure is doors and walls, furniture. Right, so furniture we can make a bed, double bed and royal bed and so on. But we'll need wood for making beds. So I'm going to put a order for chopping wood right outside here. So we will chop these down. Right, must designate wood yielding sufficiently growing plants. So we can only order to cut down properly big trees. But let's chop these down and we should get some wood. Hopefully enough to make a couple beds. Let's keep looking through this stuff. Security, we can make sandbags and deadfall traps. Floors, we can basically make a bunch of different floors. For the ship, we can't do anything yet. For the zoning and area, we can, well, yeah, basic stuff. Production, we can make crafting spots. A place for crafting simple things like shivs or bows. Let's turn this area... Oh. Yeah, let's make these 2 spots into crafting spots. Let's look at power. We'll need to get electricity eventually, but I think we're gonna need to get some more basic stuff before getting into that. For miscellaneous, we have tool cabinet, grave, sarcophagus. Hopefully we won't have to deal with any graves or sarcophagus too soon. Joy, we have a horseshoe pin and a chess table and a billiards table. Let's make a horseshoe pin right out here. So when we have some wood, we can make that. It is quite cold, so let's make a campfire over here. No, wait, actually, can we, cancel that one and make it right there. Alright, so we have assigned our people to make a few crafting spots, mine a bit into the mountain, cut down some forest. We have a growing area. They are assigned to make a campfire and a horseshoe pin for fun and warmth. I think this should be a decent start, I hope at least. Let's look at the other bars before we get started. For the work we have made some priorities. I think they're okay. Restrictions, not gonna touch these right now because I have no idea what I'm looking at. For assigning, I have no idea what any of this is. Animals. We have a Figaro Labrador Retriever down here. So basically we have a dog. So in case we're completely starving, we could slaughter this dog and eat him. I really don't want to because we only have one animal and I think animals could be quite useful. Let's look at training. Let's turn on obedience training. Let's see, where do we have animals? Alright, handle includes training. We can slaughter, milk, shear, tame and train animals. Let's put everyone on free for that so they can do it. Actually, let's put Sume on number 2 for that because he has a passion for it. And let's put Powers on number 3 for both repair and construct because he has a passion for that too. And we'll do the same for Bell. Alright, I think this should be good. Let's keep going to the right. Research. We need a research bench for this and I think we're gonna wait a bit before trying to get into research. And oh, here are the factions. I'm not sure what our faction is called, but there are Poets Plane, current goodwill with this faction, enemy of these two. So these are basically enemies of everyone. Hopefully these won't come and attack us anytime soon. So basically there are other factions which will come and attack and I think we can attack them too. Not quite sure. And this is the world map and here is where we are. History, nothing has happened yet. Menu, well, the menu. So yeah, we've taken a look at pretty much all the stuff. So let's start and see what happens. Right, so Powis is going straight for the mining. Oh yeah, he's mining. And I'm not sure where Bell is going. What are they doing? Tsume is wandering, that's not so good. Bell is cutting an oak tree. I'm not sure why Tsume is wandering, he should be working. Let's see, Tsume, he isn't assigned for mining. Yeah, let's put Tsume on number 3 for cutting plants. And there we go, he's going to cut the plants. Let's also put him on number 3 for growing, so he'll grow when he has nothing else to do. I think that will be okay. Oh wait, what happened here? Is that vomit or something? That doesn't look very good. But Powis is definitely doing a good job mining into the mountain here. Bell is sowing potato plants. And 1st of spring to 11th of fall, growing season here now. This seems all good. There are some wild boars nearby. Kinda concerned about these wild boars, they might attack us. I'm not sure though. Alright, let's speed up a bit. We can press 1, 2, 3 to speed up. So let's speed things up for a second and see what happens. Things have been sped up for a while and Powis has mined through the mountain a fair bit. And these guys have been wandering around a lot too. So I think they're quite friendly. They're not aggressive right now at least. Let's look at the stuff we have. I haven't actually looked at it. There's a survival rifle, which is quality normal 100 of 100. We have a lot of meals actually, which is really good. Without meals I think we wouldn't survive. We have steel, we have wood. Yeah, a bunch of silver, a bunch of components, more steel, silver, a knife too. I wonder if we can assign this to people, or maybe they'll just use it if they need it. We have a pistol as well and some medicine. A bunch of steel down here. Yeah, so basically that's the stuff we have. Let's speed things up again and see if anything happens. Alright, so Powis just finished up mining. Let's slow things down. He just finished up mining through this. So he joined in growing stuff, which would make sense. When there's no mining to do, he has growing as one of his frees. He also has... Actually, he doesn't have plant cutting. Let's put that as his number 3, so he can do that if he has nothing else to do. Cleaning they can do as well. Let's put Powis. Let's put Sume as number 2 for cleaning. So he'll do that before anyone else when necessary. I don't really like that there's a bunch of stuff in here. Can we assign this to be moved somewhere? Let's see, let's go into Architect, Orders, Haul things. Yeah, there we go. We've selected all this stuff to be hauled now. So let's see, who can haul? Everyone can haul at number 3. Our potato field is doing alright. I think we could actually use some more growing fields. Nobody's hauling though, let's see. I guess we don't have a destination for the stuff to be hauled towards. I think we need to make an area for it. Stockpile zone, dumping stockpile zone. Let's see, what's the difference between these? Alright, so this is the real stockpiling zone and this is the junk zone. Let's make the stockpile zone down here. Let's include it over here, and there we go, that's the stockpile zone. And the dumping stockpile zone will be on the other side down here. Alright, I think that should be good. They should be, yeah, they're hauling stuff now. They all have number 3 on hauling. Let's put Howis on number 4 for it. He'll do his other 3s before hauling. Alright, let's expand. Oh, we have the home area in here. Let's actually make a... let's see, can we make a bed? We can actually make beds. They require a bit more space though. Yeah, let's mine a bit more. Let's mine in here that far, and let's make a tunnel in like so. We could place a few more beds that way, and we'll dig that out too. I think this will give us enough space for a few beds. Yeah, this should be good. Let's mine this as well, and let's keep digging the tunnel a bit further once the other mining is done. Powers is the only one who actually can mine. I'm gonna put Tsume for number 3 and Bell for number 3 on mining. No, I'm actually gonna put number 4 for Tsume on mining, because I want him to do his freeze first. Now let's make another area for growing, and both of these and everyone except Powis should go for the growing instead of the mining. So let's see. Orders. No, actually I think we need to make a zone. Yeah. Let's make another growing zone. Let's put this one down here. We can't actually make it on the muddy bank here next to the water. Let's put it down here. I'm gonna make this one a bit bigger. I'm gonna make this a 5 by 15. It's about twice as big as the other one. But food, I feel like food is gonna be super important, and once these rations we have run out, let's see, we've used 2 so far, so they're gonna last us quite a while. But once they run out, we're gonna need to rely on these plants completely, so we need these to be working well. Now everyone is sleeping, so they're not working at all right now, as well as the dog. That's kinda neat. Let's speed things up. Even the animals around are actually sleeping. Alright, when they wake up, Powers should keep mining and the other 2 should go for growing. And once all the growing and all the mining is done, I think everyone should be going for the hauling. Let's take a look. They should be going for... Powers should be mining first, which is correct, he has number 2. And once he's done mining, he should go for... oh wait, they're waking up. So Powers is going mining, and the other 2 are actually doing nothing. That's not so good. Oh, they're relaxing socially. I think they should be working actually. That's not very good. Oh, there we go. She's cutting oak tree. And Tsume is cleaning. Let's see, does this make sense? Belle is cutting trees, which is one of her number 3s. She should actually be growing. Growing season here now. Yeah, she should be growing. Maybe she's cutting the trees first. Let's give it some time and see. As for Tsume, he is also cutting trees. Let's give it some more time and see what happens. Alright, Belle is done cutting trees, so she is growing now. I think it was just a problem with the tree being in the way. And Tsume is also growing. Oh, major break risk. These colonists are in a very poor mood and may have major mental breakdown at any time. Oh, let's see. needs. In darkness, uncomfortable, disturbed sleep. Oh, he's starving. Oh, that's bad. Damn, he needs to eat something. Why isn't he eating? He really needs to eat stuff. How do we make him eat? There's none of these for actually eating. And these are packaged survival meals, so I don't think these need cooking. But why isn't he eating? I don't quite understand this. They're doing well, at least for Powys, in terms of social stuff though. They're having nice chats, and he's actually trying to woo Belle into a romance. She unfortunately rejected him though. Malnutrition trivial. Yeah, he's doing really bad because he isn't eating. Let's see, the needs. Very hungry. They're all very hungry, so nobody is eating. Something is causing them to not eat. So let's take a look at these things. Alright, I haven't been able to figure out why they're not eating yet, so I'm gonna take a look at the wiki to try and figure out why they're not eating. Oh, I think I figured it out. These things with an X on it is actually forbidden things. So I think, yeah, there we go. Now they are allowed to use these. Let's also take away the forbidden stuff on the medicine. I don't see a reason as to why things should be forbidden, so let's unforbid all of this stuff. Now nothing is forbidden. Maybe there will be a problem. Maybe they will start using the weapons for stupid stuff. I don't know, but we'll see what happens. Let's keep going. There we go. They're eating now, and yeah, there we go. The major risk break disappeared. Let's read this stuff though. You have more colonists than you have colonist beds. Right, we need more sleeping stuff. Let's take a look at their needs. There are a few issues. Basically just going down to want to sleep with Sume. Right, we need a double bed and we need regular beds. We need basically comforting stuff. Table, beds, basic stuff. Let's first of all just order this stuff to be hauled. There we go. And let's make a few things. Let's make a regular bed in, let's see, can we rotate Q and E? A regular bed in there. And actually 2 more beds down here. And a double bed up here. There we go. I'm actually going to mine this out like so. And let's see, let's make a path up here. And let's make another room over here. Now we should be able to place a table in the middle with chairs around it without obstructing anything else. So people should be able to eat without any major issues. Oh, and up here are our resources. I just noticed we have 243 wood, 156 steel, and 500 silver. Right, wants to sleep with Belle. Don't like sleeping away apart from my partner. Does Belle feel the same? Yeah. So we'll assign that to Tsume and Belle. Belle and Tsume. There we go. Now they can sleep over there. And let's assign this for Powys. And let's also make a door. Because, you know, privacy is a good thing. So let's see. I think it is over for, yeah, a door out of wood. Right here. Should be good, I think. Let's see what our people are doing. Powys is mining. Tsume is cutting dandelions. And Belle is sowing potato plants. So things are going alright, I think. We have no major break risk, no major issues. And Tsume and Belle have come together and are now lovers. Hence the double bed we just made. Alright, there we go. Everyone is sleeping in their respective beds. Actually, let's see. Let's look at the temperature. Can we see the temperature? Oh, yeah, we can actually see the temperatures in here. This doesn't count as indoors though. That's not good. We need to make a, let's see, a bed, or no, a door for the entrance there. So this will count as an indoor area. Currently, this is all outdoors and there's just wind blowing right through. So it's the same temperature out here as in these areas. In here it's a bit warmer in Powys' little room though. I think this is good. Powys has its own little place. And Belle and Zoom get to share, but they're in love, so they should be happy about it. Let's fast through the night and see what happens. He wakes up really early and starts mining, and nobody wakes up around him. You have been here some time and have probably been seen. Pirate raids will start soon. Ooh, that's bad. So we need to make defenses. Let's take a look at that. Security. This is very concerning, but I don't think we're going to do that right now. We need to get our indoor place set up first. We can start making some stuff though. We can make a table in here. Maybe we can even make a long one. Yeah, we can. Alright, everyone is awake and working. So let's see, Powers is relaxing socially. Why? Oh, well, I guess they need to relax and be social from time to time. Tsume is cleaning blood. Oh. I guess the fox was yeah, that's not so good. I think the fox might be an issue. And Belle is tending to the crops and all. And there we go, she's actually done with this field. But we need to cut down a few more trees because we don't have enough wood for building everything. So let's order chop wood. Let's actually order... Can we make like a big area? I think we can just drag like this and everything will be... Pretty much everything here is selected now. Alright, all the mining is finished, so let's make 2 more dining chairs. We don't have enough wood stored, but we will have soon. We're actually completely out of wood now, but it should be fixed soon. Powers is building that, and these two are hauling and cleaning. Actually, let's make an order for hauling that stuff. We don't want a bunch of rocks lying around in there. Our campfire actually disappeared as well. I didn't notice. We actually need a meal source as well, so I guess we should make a campfire for that. Where is it? Miscellaneous, floor, security. Oh, campfire is actually in the temperature area. Oh, it's 30 degrees outdoors now, and indoors it's a more mild 25. Oh, and we have visitors. A group from Bero Kuru Bringa are visiting the colony, and they have a few items to trade. Let's see, let's take a look at the factions. Well, these are not very happy. These are not the guys. I wish there was one of these that had visited us, but I don't think they are enemies with us, at least for now. Tsume is carrying pistol and hauling pistol to stockpile zone 1. Powers is hauling wood and Belle is hauling survival rifle. Let's see, where are these visitors? Oh boy, there's a big fire. Hopefully this fire will die out before reaching us, because otherwise we'll be in trouble. That's a really big fire. Let's try to see where the people are. Visitors. Jump to location. They are all the way up here. Let's see, gear. They have wooden clubs and a good great bow. I think that's going to be it for this episode. In the next episode we'll look into these visitors up here, and hopefully this forest fire won't reach us. I'm kinda concerned about this because, you know, it's a really big forest fire and it's quite close to us. Yeah, also we'll work on expanding all this, and hopefully we'll have some potatoes that's grown for us soon. We do have a bunch of survival meals left, but they're not gonna last us forever, so we do need to get those potatoes. I feel like we made some decent progress in this first video though, and I'm really excited to make more episodes of this. Let me know if you have any ideas or anything, any tips or whatever, because I don't know a lot about this game. I just watched a part of a beginner's tutorial, and yeah, that's about it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.